beneath the Golden Dome at Notre Dame Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. He'll bring it out. It's Reese. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
The play-action fake. Pressure coming. He's got it on the outside. Flying out to the left. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Stanford! He got a step and just dusted the field. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So Notre Dame's offense has the ball for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of... David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most
There he goes! Spins away. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. Notre Dame right back to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Made it harder on themselves on first down. Now second and goal from the 9. Spits it out to the back. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Keep it on the ground. Creates a little space. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. cheers going on high, and here comes the thunder being shaken down on third down. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll ride Davis here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. He's loose on the right. Inside the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Coming out with it, it's Reese. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch inside the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it, and making the big touchdown pass.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. The short hands. It's Williams. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. He rifles one deep to the left. Go to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Makes the grab. It's Williams. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. He wants to throw it again. Looking left. Complete downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. so close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Irish!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to Davis. Turning it on. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Jackson will throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play sprint, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Showing the arm strength to the left. Makes the grab deep. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. They send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, the offense is trying to go downfield and be aggressive. I think that receiver has got to do a better job fighting for the football. He just didn't really put in a great effort, and that's what helped the defender swat it away.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5? Stanford lines up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Turns like that are why you don't settle yourself with a fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Got it in the middle, it's Fleming.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
They'll leave it with him. Runs through the tackle. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to run, it's James. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the run, it's James. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Under fire. He'll pull it down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Jackson gonna throw it. Bringing the heat. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Hauls it in, looking for space.
Right, not ideal. Right, not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
Quick completion to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
Sprinting away. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by a field goal over Oklahoma State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds his man. It's Vaughn. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Jackson will throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Snow. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Caught over the middle. It's Black. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one deep down the right side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Vaughn. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Stanford wants to push the pace. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man. Powers through the defender. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. Looking to throw again. He's going to throw deep right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Iron. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
Using his feet.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. Makes the catch. It's Black. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Jackson will throw. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Caught near the sticks. It's strong. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Stanford at the line on 1st down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. He's looking to pass. The screen, he can go. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Davis. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And the try is no good. Hoping to cut into that lead. They did not. The lead is huge. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll immediately call timeout. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield, it's Glagway. Fires toward the end zone. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. Puts it out of the air. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
He's got it inside the 15. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Tight end now in motion. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here come the Irish back on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down. But what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Slithers into space. There he goes. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Stanford could choose to go for it all here on 2nd and inches. Here comes the heat. He just got rid of that one to save. Didn't see anything he liked. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Stanford lines up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Got it in the middle, it's Messer. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense. They're really
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Working on the right. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got a man. It's Williams. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Quickly complete. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Notre Dame once back up near its own goal line, now on the move. Takes the handoff. It's James. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Leaves it with the back. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Makes the catch. It's Vaughn. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. the quarterback. Caught up to and sacked at the 12. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Picked off. What a play to set him up. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. Out of the gun to give to the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Defense looks like they're coming. Brown will throw it. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught in the backfield, it's Irvin. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. This guy is a dare. Return man, he's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Come the Irish, back on offense. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Williams looking for a man. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Perez. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, his legs haven't been a big factor in this game up to now. He picks the perfect moment in the fourth quarter to rip off his longest run of the game.
On the move. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Moving toward the end zone. Ball out! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Pulls it in. It's Hall. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Hall. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Brown wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Irvin. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Grabbed over the middle. It's Irvin. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Give to the single back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 8th play of the drive coming up. Caught close to the marker. It's Hall. Hall down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, they're after him. With the catch, it's Brown. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. Rushes on him. Throws toward the end zone. Running through contact. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Williams will pass. Fires left. Got his man. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout is called with just a single second left. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. It's a fumble. And the offense will get it back, and they'll also get the win. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away